Durban names the same 11 that disposed of Rotherham, so Jimmy Nicholl plays only his second game at right back, despite this week beginning his second month on loan from Manchester United. There is a change on the bench, though. Barry Venison makes way for Alan Brown, who was chosen for the first time since his transfer to Newcastle broke down. Liverpool were also in action this week, turning in a typically emphatic performance in the League Cup replay at Barnsley to win 3-1. So they've already secured a place in one cup semi-final, but in the process they've lost Phil Thompson, who was carried off at Oakwell with a leg wound. So Alan Kennedy, who was born in Sunderland, is recalled at left-back, though he wears number 4. And expensive signing Mark Lawrenson, wearing 3, proves his versatility by switching to the middle of the defence. Today's referee is Alex Hamill from Wolverhampton. So it's Liverpool in all yellow who kick off, attacking the goal to our left. Sunderland in white shirts and red shorts, and Sunderland, despite home advantage, definitely the underdogs in this game, though their recent form, where they've won 2 and drawn 1 of their last 3 games stretching back to the beginning of December, means that Roker Park is a rather more confident place than maybe their league position suggests. Cummins, who may get to it first, but Phil Neal covering well, and Sunderland have a corner conceded by Phil Neal. Neal, who passed a fitness test on a calf injury to make his 100th consecutive FA Cup tie for Liverpool, a remarkable record. But he and his colleagues have this corner to deal with from Sunderland. Nick Buckley will take it. March is on the near post, but Grobbelaar managing to collect that one quite comfortably under pressure from Ali McCoist. Rush. Lee. Dalglish has made the run, Clark is with him. Oh, Dalglish has got past him. And how did he get it in from there? Kenny Dalglish gives Liverpool the lead. 5 minutes gone. Bad mistake, though, in the heart of the Sunderland defence. And the culprit, Jeff Clark, really. Dalglish eluding the challenge and just recovering himself and through Siddall's legs. Kenny Dalglish gives Liverpool the lead. It's Sunderland 0, Liverpool 1. There's just 6 minutes gone, and Sunderland have given themselves a mountain to climb now. Kenny Dalglish, his 13th goal of the season, and one that proves more unlucky for Sunderland. Sunderland had admitted that a good start was important to them, and they haven't got that one little bit. And Liverpool now will be looking to press home their advantage. This is Jimmy Nicholl, there to add experience to the Sunderland rearguard, and certainly they'll need that now. And this is Ali McCoist. Cut out there by Hansen, and Dalglish, a little touch there to Rush, and Dalglish is through, and that was a superb move, foiled by Barry Siddall. But Alan Hansen linked up so well then with his forwards, and the corner is quickly taken, and it's relentless now on Sunderland in the opening stages. But what a move that was by Liverpool, springboarding into attack. Hansen linking there superbly and getting the return ball from Ian Rush, and a first-time shot that Siddall was pleased to beat away. Now Cummins looking to exploit an awkward bounce in the middle of the Liverpool defence that had Mark Lawrenson struggling, but Stan Cummins nipped in behind the big man and tried to flick the ball over Grobbelaar into the net, but he was just too high. Vetch. Dalglish first time, lovely ball to Rush. Oh, how unlucky, but what skill from Rush, and it's still going. Well, a let-off there for Sunderland. The ball threaded through, but play at the other end is going now, and it's Cummins who tries to equalise there, and excitement at both ends there. First, Sunderland under pressure, and they were lucky to escape. Dalglish through the middle there, Rush was onto it like a flash. He saw Siddle was off his line, tried to chip in, and that's how close he was to giving Liverpool 2-0 lead. McDermott. Dalglish, he's got a bit of room. Oh, that is just brilliant from Kenny Dalglish. You don't give Kenny Dalglish room anywhere. 2-0 to Liverpool. There really didn't look to be that much danger, but Dalglish saw he'd been given room and he had the time to line up the shot, and that was just inch perfect. Siddle had no chance. 16 minutes gone, Kenny Dalglish gets his second goal of the game. It's Sunderland 0, Liverpool 2. And Liverpool really are rubbing the salt in Sunderland's early wound. So what can Sunderland do about this scoreline? Kenny Dalglish really punishing them for 2 lapses of concentration in the middle of the defence. And in fact, there goes the half-time whistle. 45 minutes dominated totally by Liverpool from beginning to end. Kenny Dalglish scoring 2 goals in the first 16 minutes, and Sunderland have dug their own grave so far. 2 mistakes let him in, and he punished them so severely. So Sunderland really do have a mammoth task if they're to try and stay in the FA Cup this season, with Liverpool in masterful control. The half-time score then is Sunderland 0, Liverpool 2. So the number 12, Alan Brown, has been brought on as Sunderland desperately try to do something about this 2-goal deficit they face in the second half. It's a bold move by Alan Durban, because it looks as though he's taken off the captain, Jeff Clark, and reshuffled his team completely. Sean Elliott has gone into the middle of the back four alongside Rob Hindmarch to allow Alan Brown to take his place up front. And straight away, Sunderland are into the attack, with Pickering linking up. So a brave move by Sunderland. Alan Brown, who had such a disastrous time after returning from Newcastle, where they said he had a back problem which ruled out a transfer, but he was in good form at Newcastle, and he'll certainly need to be in good form here if he's to create anything for Sunderland. Liverpool, you may remember, have the most remarkable record here at Roker Park. It's 24 years since Sunderland last beat Liverpool here. It was in August 1958, and they still look a long way from achieving that here this afternoon. And here goes Brown, brought down there by Kennedy. And I suppose, if nothing else, then Brown's injection of pace will give the Roker Park supporters something to cheer and perhaps lift their team. But it's a free kick here to Sunderland. Cummins with the kick, straight at the wall though. Jimmy Nicholl. goes Nicol again. Corner. Oh, a spirited start this by Sunderland. Liverpool have weathered many a storm. Cummins now swings this one in. Away by Neil. Nicol. Got a touch. And Jimmy Nicol had the Indian sign over Liverpool. He's the only man on the pitch with a cup winner's medal. It was against Liverpool that he won it. His shot deflected for another corner. Stan Cummins to take it. And Grobbelaar collects it at the near post with Hindmarch putting him under pressure. Kennedy, burst of speed there, not enough to latch onto the pass slid through by Dalglish. Brown found Ritchie. Tom Ritchie, who's operating rather deeper in midfield with Brown on. Buckley to the middle, Hansen away, Ritchie again. Buckley, the Coist. Oh, fine save from Grobbelaar. When Liverpool need it, Grobbelaar pulled out. An excellent example of goalkeeping. Buckley blasting the ball into the middle. McCoist did well to collect it, turn, got the shot on target, and Grobbelaar was equal. Sunderland's corner. Grobbelaar missed it, but Whelan didn't to get it clear. And Sunderland have certainly started the second half with more conviction than they managed in the whole first 45 minutes. And the crowd seems to have responded to that as well. Alan Brown again getting to it first and finding Ritchie and Buckley. The Coist quickly taken to Gary Rowell. Elliott coming through. Elliott trying to get through the middle, but Neil was there. Pickering through, Tom Ritchie now. Chances this for Ritchie, but Grobbelaar's positioning foiled Ritchie. Ritchie managing to escape some marking there, getting away on the right. Got the shot in, but Grobbelaar had checked back all the way. Rush, Dalglish didn't quite get it right. Nicol towards Brown. Fouled there by Hansen. Certainly had an effect, Alan Brown, so far. Looked quite sharp. Jimmy Nicol, though, with the free kick. Cut out by Whelan, and here he is again. Under pressure though, it went straight to Rowell. Cummins trying to turn Whelan and get on the outside of him. And he's still got his work cut out. Cummins gets away, couldn't pull the cross back enough to test the Liverpool goal. Good run though by Stan Cummins. Looked as though he'd been driven into no man's land out there, but he still kept going and managed to get round Whelan. But the final ball rather too close to the keeper. Hindmarch. Souness, Phil Neal, McDermott. Just too high for Sammy Lee. Liverpool quite happy to try and pick their way through the defence. Rowell. Nicol. Oh, that nearly squeezed through to Ritchie. Hansen cut it out, and now it's Liverpool who come forward. Here's Dalglish. Rush. He's under pressure. The referee's whistle's gone for offside. And Rush's disappointment, quite understandable. Hansen came forward quickly then. Lovely first-time ball from Dalglish. Rush was offside, even though he kept his balance so well and tucked the ball away so neatly. Hansen is the man covering. Neal. Dermot. Fine march. "15 minutes left. 15 minutes for Sunderland to achieve what looks like at the moment the impossible. 15 minutes for Liverpool to carry on in the same controlled, calm manner that they've displayed throughout the game. This is Phil Neal and Rush. Kennedy now linking forward, and a good first-time ball to Rush. It's still with Rush. Alan Kennedy couldn't quite squeeze it across there, and a little bit of confident work there from Tom Ritchie with that back flick to give Barry Siddle the ball. Brown, McCoist challenging. Liverpool still have the man spare to cover. Grobbelaar can just belt that one into the seats. And Amble back to his goal. Tom Ritchie with the throw. Jimmy Nicol. Buckley. Round to Ritchie to Nicol. Couldn't find his man. And McDermott forward now with Lee in the middle and Rush arriving. Here's Rush, and that's 3-0, Ian Rush. And Liverpool break again to telling effect. Typical McDermott, charging forward. The break was on, he missed out Lee in the middle, chose Rush, and that was an awkward header there, giving Siddle no chance. So, Ian Rush, it's his 13th goal of the season. There's 34 minutes gone in the second half, and the scoreline now is Sunderland 0, Liverpool 3. And that surely is that for Sunderland. David Johnson has come on for Kenny Dalglish. Alan Durban in the middle there, looking a very depressed man indeed. Another break on here. Here's McDermott. Rush is in the middle. Oh, so close then. David Johnson, the substitute it was. And again, it's McDermott who got out wide on the right. Cut back the cross. And Johnson came in. And he'll be disappointed to have missed that one. In the final minute now, Alan Brown is away. Maybe he can end the game on a high note for Sunderland. And his shot is a fair way away from the target. Darren Brown. Lawrenson there, but he never really got anywhere near the target. 45 minutes up in the second half. And really, the final whistle there relieves the torture for Sunderland. Ian Rush scoring after 79 minutes to make it 3-0, but the damage done by Kenny Dalglish, who was substituted later on in the disastrous, crazy first quarter of an hour for Sunderland. They dug their own grave, rather, with their defensive mistakes and let in Liverpool, whose control was total throughout the game. Cup favourites before the game, and this performance will surely shorten those odds. They looked really convincing today. Sunderland never in it. The final score, Sunderland 0, Liverpool 3, so convincing.